Summer is showing its face, and soon it'll all be going to be about the sun, the sand, and the surf, something that I've experienced all of those this past weekend. It was a beautiful, beautiful weekend in the Mother City. Now, one regular feature of this summer calendar is the Wavescape Surf and Ocean Festival, which celebrates the culture, shares stories and art from the surfing world, and contributes to the fight for a greener earth and bluer oceans. Now, with the focus and content this year being mostly about women, we are being joined by the festival director, Shani Judes, to share more about what is going to be happening on this year's exciting program. Shani, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Can't believe it's that time of the year again, eh?
So
it just
fast.
flies past. Listen, before we start talking about anything, take me through these incredible surfboards.
So we've got two boards here. This one is by an illustrator called Kirsten Sims, so also a female artist. It's just her take on beach and beach life and so on.
Got me in there as well, right there,
Yes.
right there. See?
And the dogs and the crabs and all sorts. And then this one's by two artists, a collaboration by Chris Orette and Marty Lund. And this is actually a portrait of a fishermen from Cork Bay Harbour, and they were kind of trying to pay homage to like the history of fishing in our country and so on. This is probably also these are obviously two of my favorites.
They are absolutely beautiful. So they're going to be auctioned off as part of the festival
on the 28th of November. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Definitely, I think if you're keen in the surfing world and you like your surfboards, this is definitely something to have up maybe on your wall at home as well. Let's talk about the festival this year. It's now in its 14th year already, Shani. It's ridiculous. How's it grown over the past couple of years to where it is now? Yeah,
it's grown quite immensely. It started off originally as literally just like a film festival, and then we started doing the artboard auction, and now we've got like 8 or 9 events. We've got an evening of short talks by ocean conservationists and people who are intimately connected to the ocean, which is quite a beautiful event. We've got a photographic exhibition also by a female photographer, and we've kind of morphed into a lot of ocean conservation stuff.
I love the fact that there's a strong focus on women in the sport of surfing, in the world of surfing as well. I mentioned that a little bit earlier on. Why is that? Do you feel that there's the shift in representation within the sporting world of surfing?
I think, women can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if like, why not, And I think women around the world, so not just locally, have been showing how good we can actually be at this.
Yeah.
At this beautiful skill, at loving the ocean, at getting involved in the ocean, and riding surfboards and waves. Yeah,
man, I don't know that there's some phenomenal women out there that can surf and rip up those waves. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the festival itself. What are some of the highlights, some of the standout things that people should expect or can look forward to this year?
So as always, we've got our Clifton screenings. So on the 2nd of December, next Saturday or something, we've got a free screening on Clifton Beach. We've got the artboard auction, which the money that raised goes towards ocean conservation and various charities like the Waves for Change program, the 9 Miles program, obviously the NSRI, which we've been supporting since the beginning. Slide night, as I mentioned, which is the evening of short talks. And there's also an ocean conservation film festival that we're putting on at the V&A waterfront, part of the ocean festival. It's just like there's a whole bunch of things.
Look, it's going to be great, and every year it is a massive success, and this year is definitely going to be no difference. Well done to you and your team for once again just putting this together. So more information can be found on wavescapefestival.com, and it runs up until the 10th of December. Fantastic. Shani, thank you very much for joining us, and all the best.
Thank you.
It's going to be phenomenal. I'm hoping to catch 1 or 2 of those events, but like I've said, if you want more info, just log on to that website, wavescapefestival.com, and check out all the happenings that's going to be taking place up until the 10th of December.